Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a great week. Let's see, we are live. Okay, we're live. So happy Thursday. Super excited to chat with you today, particularly because this is a message I feel like you need to hear, as always, otherwise I wouldn't be here. And it's something that I actually share with my clients pretty much every single call, every single interaction. I remind them of this information that I'm going to share with you today. And I felt like it was really important for me to share it with you because while I'm not working with every single person that comes across this video, it is a message that I think we could all use a bit more of, right? So I'm calling this a little bit of a pep talk, if you will. And I want to talk a little bit about giving yourself the credit that you deserve. And what I mean by that is, getting out of this idea that we are stuck and we can't do this and this isn't working and we're a failure. And, we sort of get this tunnel vision related to our path, this vision, our project, the thing that we're trying to do. And I am constantly reflecting back to my clients about how far they've come. Like I'm reminding them on a regular basis how far they've come, not just in this work with me, but in their lives. Because I feel like so often we are so focused, so entirely focused on the things that we haven't achieved, how far we still have to go, that thing that's not working, that we forget about all this other stuff that we've accomplished. We forget that, at one point, this life that we're living currently was a dream. It was a desire. It was something that hadn't, come to fruition yet. And so while a lot of this work that I do, in mindset is all about getting over the blocks and helping you clear sort of the gremlins in your head, the whole point of that is for you to understand that you are enough, that you are good, and that yes, you may have places that you want to be. Yes, you may have things that you want to do. Yes, you may have a business that you want to start, a book that you want to write, a relationship that you want to be in, whatever that case is. But you really have to come at it from a full place, from owning that power within you. And that's really what mindset work is all about, right? It's not trying to convince yourself that you're that. It's remembering that you're that. I'm going to say that again. It's not about trying to convince yourself that you're enough or you're good enough or you're smart enough or you have enough or you know enough. It's understanding that you've always been that. It's remembering that that's who you are. So this entire business that I have, this whole purpose that I'm living out is to help you remember who you really are, right? Is to help you see that a lot of the things that you're wanting to do that feel out of sorts, that feel uncomfortable, that new thing that you're trying to learn, that book that you're trying to write, the business you're starting, the new adventure you're going on, it feels uncomfortable because it's new, and it's new because you're growing, right? But that doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. It doesn't mean that you're broken. For a very long time in my life and prior to actually doing this work for myself, but also with other people, I felt like I didn't have what it took like to do the things that I wanted to do. I felt broken. I felt inherently like there was an inherent problem that held me back. And what I'm seeing consistently with my clients is that there's this messaging that we have, particularly for women, right, who feel like there is like inherent flaws that they just can't get away from, that they're not good enough, that everything is an uphill battle, that, maybe not in all areas of their lives, but there are the one thing that you really want to change, that one or two areas that are the big things for you, that have kind of always been the big things for you. Those are the places where we feel like we're not enough. like we have such an experience that it's been so hard. But it's not because you're not enough. Maybe there are things you can learn. Sure, you know, we could do mindset work and energy work, and that's what I do. But at the end of the day, we have to understand that where you are right now, like you have what you need. That right here, right now, you can take the step, you can learn the task, you can do what it is that you need to do to get to where you're going. I've said this for a long time, and I will say it again and again, that if you have a desire in your heart, if you have a dream, a vision, an intention that you want for your life, you also have the capacity to create that, to call that in, to, you know, take the steps to move forward. And I think part of the messaging that we are missing and the thing that we're not doing enough for ourselves is giving ourselves credit for who we are. We're constantly looking at these perceived holes in who we are. I don't know how to do that. This thing never works for me. I don't know how I'm ever going to do X, Y, and Z, right? We look at our faults, we look at our mistakes, we look at our stumbles, we look at our failures, and we make it mean something about us that it doesn't have to mean. So I guess I wanted to share this empowering message with you to remember who you are, to remember how far you've come, that maybe you've made mistakes, or maybe you felt like if you had things to do over again, you would do them differently. We all have that. But I want you to know that regardless of what your desire is, regardless of the changes that you want to make this year, that you have the power to do that. And sure, you could hire a mentor, you could hire a coach, you could take a class, you could join a program to help you get there faster, but you are enough. And I believe in you. And I trust in you. And I know that you can do this. And one of my biggest visions, I sent out an email to my email list earlier this week that was talking about my vision. And my vision being that it's not about me. This isn't about me. This is about me helping you to see what is already there. You already have the power to do these things. You already have the internal technology, if you will. You already have that, right? So our work, if you were to work with me or if you were to work with someone else, is just unlocking that, is just reminding you that you have that. Is that yes, you can be, have, and do those things. And again, maybe there are some things to learn. Of course, you're going to learn some things, but I want you to know that you're enough and that you can do that. You have enough to start today. You could do something today, regardless of where you're at, regardless of your background. There's something that you can do today to move you forward on that path, okay? And I want you to start giving yourself credit for how far you've come, for where you are today, for all that you know, all that you've learned, and to really step back and look at your life and look at yourself in a way that other people are seeing you. Like, be able to see yourself through their eyes. And I know for a lot of us that's not like the norm, right? That's not something that we do naturally. Again, we are so focused on trying to get to the other side, trying to be better, trying to get to the next level, that it's almost like we forget how far we've come. And one of the benefits of having a mentor or a coach or someone that you're working with one-on-one is that you have someone validating and reflecting back to you these things that you don't see naturally. But over time and with practice, you start to recognize that this is who you are. So one of the things I say often when I'm talking to someone who's interested in this work is that I'm not giving you anything that you don't already have, right? I might be teaching you some things, I might be giving you options, some exercises, I might be giving suggestions, but at the end of the day, I'm just shining a mirror on these parts of you that already exist. I'm reflecting that back to you because that's what you need. You need to feel empowered. You need to know that that's who you are. And I want you to know with every fiber of your being that you have the capacity to create those things that you want. Okay? Does that mean you're going to do that 100% of the time, 24 hours a day? No. But it means that with practice, you can continually come back to, wait a minute, okay, I can do this. And I speak from experience. As someone who, didn't have the most confidence growing up, as someone who never would have imagined she'd be doing what she's doing today, I can tell you that if I can do it, if I can believe in that, if I can see that within myself, then I am determined to help you see that within you. So that is my message for you today. It's a little pep talk. I want you to actually look at yourself and see yourself for the powerful, empowered person that you are, capable, right? You are more than capable of creating what you want. And yes, there are resources, there are programs, there are teachers, there are mentors, there are coaches, there are people that can support you and help you get there faster. And I want you to trust your intuition on that. But I want you to know that they aren't giving you something that you don't have. They're helping you unlock something you already have. You have the ability to do the thing. You have the ability to do the thing. Don't forget that. Own that. Okay? And in fact, those of you who have worked with me or are working with me, you probably know that I talk about this all the time, that the more you embody that, the more you activate those thoughts, because that's what mindset is anyway. It's reminding yourself that you are this confident, capable, empowered being, that you can go out into the world and create change if you really want to. You don't have to know how, and you may not know how. You may not have all the steps, but that understanding, that inherent understanding that I can go do this, and I know that I can do this, and I'm choosing to trust and know and believe and reinforce that within myself, that I can do this, that is the thing that gives you power. That is the thing that unlocks it. That's the thing that connects you to the how, the path, the steps that you don't know right now. Okay? So I want you to give yourself credit. I want you to reflect on how far you've come. I want you to look at the things that you want to do the rest of this month, the rest of this year. And I want you to remember that you are enough, that you have this, that you can do this, that you can absolutely create whatever that vision is for you. And maybe it takes some mindset work. Probably is going to take some mindset work. Probably going to take some reminders that you need to kind of play consistently in your mind, or you need to practice consistently on a regular basis. That's probably a necessity. But you can do it alone, or you can do it with a coach, or you can do it with a mentor, or you can listen to videos like this, or you can get on email lists and read books that really remind you of who you are. But you got this, okay? That is my message today, friends. I hope it's helpful. I am going to include a couple of links for you below. One is a link to join my email list, because I share this kind of content and so much more with my email list. And I'm actually going to be doing an interview series with some of my past clients to talk a bit about the work and what they've gained from the work and what has been most transformational. So you can kind of hear the stories of some of the women that I've worked with in this work. So if you want access to that and so much more, you want to make sure you're on this email list. So I'll pop that in the comments below. The other thing that I'm going to include is a link to my free consultation, because yes, you have the power. Yes, you can do this. And yes, if you desire to have support, if you want or feel like you feel called to have that support where someone is kind of guiding you, facilitating this, reflecting all of those things back to you, and you want some, one-on-one support regarding mindset and accountability and all that good stuff, then I'm going to include my link to my calendar so you can get, set up for a free chat. We can see if it's a good fit for us to work together and then go from there. Okay? I hope this is helpful. I am curious to hear your thoughts. Does this resonate? What parts of your life do you not feel capable? Do you not feel as empowered, right? Feel free to include those in the comments below. And in the meantime, I will be back on Monday with a Mindset Monday Live. I hope you will join me. It'll be around this time, 2:30, 3 o'clock Eastern. So hope you'll join me. In the meantime, join my email list below. Go ahead and sign up for that consultation if you are interested in working together. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week and weekend. All right. Oh, P.S. If you are joining, I want to know that you watch the replay. Feel free to like and share, comment, all in the comments below. All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye.